main spec, they're not going to be familiar with it, and you're going to be fighting legacy players.
I sent them the form with no forward. It was just the link was in his
I'm
thing.
not.
We
It
can
really is.
talk about it later.
I'm not attacking Foos alone. There's a couple of people on there who haven't specified, and I'm just saying that's a red flag in my head.
And to be fair, if you did not put that class down as an option, it's quite likely you don't know how to play that class. Not to speak to any specific person.
I just don't understand the justification in saying that Revenant's a hard class. It's not.
It's a playmaking class. It's not a backline. Close your eyes and Serpent's Glare. It's by default more challenging than
The
any
easiest thing to play in this
class.
game. The easiest thing to play in this game is frontline. Definitively, in my opinion.
Okay.
This
High gear score. Sure. This gear score, if you teleport to the wrong spot, you're fucking useless and you're dead, and you're CC locked. At this gear score, at least.
Alright.
Draft by gear, bro. If this is fucking like rocket science, if this is too hard, literally just draft by gear.
Man,
If we all think our members are so fucking amazing, if we're all saying our members are amazing and we can vouch for them, gear is the next point of reference.
Okay, I can tell you right now that I know plenty of people who are geared to the teeth, who cannot play the game worth a damn. Gear score is
I have 40 members in this guild, and our gear score average is 8,000, and the majority of them aren't on this list today, because I agree, gear isn't everything. So you can complain as much as you don't think gear is important or not, but that's why over 20 people are sitting at home, not even on the list.
Okay,
it's because I don't value gear over everything.
In that same situation.
But we're looking at
this is not
everybody
we feel. Guild thing. This is a faction event.
No one's.
I mean, you're saying congratulations, you got 40 geared people. Great. So do we. So does fucking Dad.
I made a point, and you made up my own. You've changed what my point was to fit your profile of what I'm trying to get across. My point was that we have a fuck ton of geared people, and I understand that gear isn't everything. So I only took the cream of the crop. Right? Is that how the saying goes? I only took who I thought was good and geared. We now all did that within our communities. We all have done that. We've thrown these people into a list, and now the only thing that we could say, hey, this person's better than this person without actually playing together is gear. Okay? Because we all agree our members are insane. We all agree that they're essential. But if somebody has more gear, they're probably going to be more impactful doing the same thing the same way as somebody else. It's not rocket science.
Not necessarily. For example, I mean, Revenant as a specific example, if you have a geared Revenant throwing a Health Spears on top of an already Health Spears person, they're not doing as much as the undergeared person throwing any damaging ability or any Vicious Implosion or anything besides Health Spear at that specific spot. So it's like it kind of does like, I mean, that's true for any class. I play Mage, so I know.
We're assuming all of our members are capable and they're all going to play well. That's why they're on this list.
Good God.
The biggest problem is what you mentioned. There's no way of. It's so fucking hard to tell who's better than who.
Well, that's.
We
have a scrim tonight, so there's that. Yeah, we have a scrim tonight, so we can kind of like say, hey, this guy's a potato. Let's talk about him.
Nobody's staring at like individual players to decide if they're gonna be fine, dude. Oh, that's the thing. That's not very realistic.
I do that all the time within my own guild, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
You focus on staring at your own members instead of playing the game for yourself?
We do VOD watching afterwards, and we call people out. And we
I'm not
try to
watching VODs, dude. That's kind of crazy.
Okay, so we're not willing to hone down to justify people over others. That's fine. That's a lot of commitment. I get that. We all vouch for the members on this list. What other measurement do we have to justify one over the other if it's not gear?
That's a good point to me. I don't have a great argument against that at this point. Zone Kitty.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything for that? Because I don't have a great argument against that. We don't really have anything to go off other than gear score, to be honest with you. Gear score and class specifics.
mean, I can only account for people that we've played with in raids. We don't even have
he said, she said. That's the problem.
we don't even have Shatter on here, and I can tell you right now that Shatter will follow up and be relevant in any PvP that we're doing. But based on what Benzie's saying, Shatter shouldn't be here at all because he's only 7.3k gear score, and someone like Manor or Samiris or whatever should be there instead because they have higher gear score.
I didn't say Semiramis.
You have said numerous times that you have put your best forward on this list, and it has now been moved over from one page to the second page, which means they're getting some kind of promotion. And now we're coming down. It was an example. There was no need to nitpick at it. I'm throwing it out there.
Well, I mean,
and I picked him because he's 8.5k gear score and at the very top of that list right there.
So if you would I don't know, judging by how you said I didn't say a Ceramus or whatever, would you say he's somebody that we could cut?
Sammy is a newer member of our guild. We only seen him
talking about
fight
Semiramis.
once, so
yeah,
that's the reason as to why he said that.
Okay, so if we can't really speak to
He's the legacy player. I know you guys know about this Chinese guild, so he used to play with you guys in the same servers. That used to kick people out of Dread Dragon raids, blah blah blah. He's one of those people. He's from Hero. He's been playing the games ever since the game came out. We only seen him play twice. He knows how to play his class. He knows how to be flexible. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, he has a lot of experience, way more experience than me and Benzie have together. So I don't know what else to tell you aside from that.
Sides. You cut 2 fucking archers and just stack in 2 more healers. But you said you had 2 spots open for the healers, right? Because
bro. Ideally, I would cut fucking like 3 mages, whatever. Fucking just stack out healers.
Are we trying to get more healers or no?
If possible, yeah.
It really just
why not cut Blood
Benzie, did you tell the guys to get more fucking healers on that list? I don't like how.
I told them to make an announcement and ask people to sign up if they can come.
Well, when I get home, I'm gonna message some people individually. Some people that should be on the list.
I don't know why Denki didn't apply. He's good and I don't understand.
Probably timing for him.
So do you want to look to cut other places than mages then? We could do that. That's an option.
I don't know if we should cut Blood Reavers over Ebon songs, but if you guys really, really want archers, then that would be the place to go.
I mean, I don't like it, but it still is an option to cut archers.
If you want to cut Blood Reavers, I'm gonna save you the hustle of fighting for 3 hours about this. I'll step back myself.
I don't think that's necessary.
Zone. If we were to cut one class, would you cut mage here, melee here, or archer here?
I'd fucking cut the primes.
I did already.
Yeah, we did already.
Would you say? No. I'm sorry. I was responding to something else.
We did cut the prime.
And how many spots did that open up?
1.
How many primes did you cut?
1.
Look at it now.
Didn't you drop James? I'm pretty sure you dropped James, right?
No.
Drop
Why
James.
Why the hell would we drop James? Hello?
Just drop James. Don't even bother about it. Too much arguing going on, just drop him. He doesn't even know it.
Okay, but I get what you're saying.
He's gonna be the next one. It's okay. I already talked to him prior to that. We didn't know if Archer's gonna show up, so just drop him.
Sure.
Too much arguing going on, dude. Not enough solutions. Everybody has their own picky-packy. This person, I've seen this person do this. I've seen this person do that. Just drop people, man.
Build.
This is too easy. Just drop people.
Plus 20 legendary bow. The best archer I've ever seen.
I have a legendary big dick. It doesn't matter.
All right, let's think of this.
I'm just saying, that's crazy.
Let's think of this logically. What class are we cutting first? Archer, melee, or mage?
Get rid of the archers, bro.
I'd
rather have melees and mages than archers.
Apex has 2 archers on there. Aurelius already said that he only has 5 people. Let him have his 5 people. Cut our fucking archers and go about it that way. If other people don't want to cut their people, I don't particularly give a shit. We gotta cut this shit and start getting solutions done instead of going in circles for another 2 hours about this.
Okay. How much of a priority is it bringing all the heroes?
Huge. They have their
Huge. They have all
enormous
their
abilities.
buffs and stuff.
We
Yeah.
cannot cut heroes.
Yeah, but a lot of these heroes are fucking pathetic.
We're not
too,
bringing
so-
Esres and we're not bringing Josne. We're bringing Katsui
Yeah, but
and Blair.
Katsui is really bad too, like as a PvPer.
It doesn't matter. His ability is enormous. It's game changing. Here.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay, listen,
Is
I moved
Chaos-
some
is
stuff
Chaos
around.
able to play Ebon Song or no?
Who?
Aurelius.
Yeah.
They play even song.
Okay, then that's fine.
I moved some stuff around. We have 49 now. Once you subtracted James for the second time.
Hold on, let me show you the hero abilities first, real quick.
If we get a drop low Reavers, I'll step by myself. My guys, mostly Spence, need to be there.
What?
I don't think that we should drop all the melee.
I'm just saying, if
Me
it
either.
goes
I
down
don't
to
think so
that,
either.
I'll step by myself. So that way we don't have to argue about it.
Here's the
Arguing-
hero ability list, just so you know. And then the siege commander
I'll
gets
jump
additional
right.
abilities.
If we need to drop melee, I have one person I can drop.
Can you ready up?
We haven't decided what class to drop though. Melee, major, archer. I think we drop mages personally.
What? You'd want Ebon songs over mages, dude. You're crazy. Just stop.
Can you
When you
ready
have
up?
only 3, yeah.
It's gonna be a tight space. It's gonna be
I can
very
I can
difficult
see
to
dropping.
reposition.
I'm not saying I can't see it. Like if everyone's insistent to drop archers instead, I'm down for
ready
that.
up.
I'm ready.
You're not. Shatter's ready. You are not.
The only
Oh,
reason
what?
I'm recommending to drop
Oh,
the arc
whoops.
because it's so like it's critically important, dude. It's so important that there is a nice fucking somewhat high IQ melee who can call for the archers and that the archers fucking can listen to the
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Because if those archers cannot
We
listen
have
to
that.
that melee, those archers are literally fucking contributing 0 tomorrow or on wherever it is, whenever it is.
Expense and Heaven especially, but Expense and Bosley are very vocal. But again, at the end of the day, I don't give a shit because I don't think archers are gonna carry over mages. They can call out for mages to do the backline damage. Because I don't think Ebon Song's gonna be able to reposition in a castle to where they're gonna be effective enough
Anyone
to take
from
over a
Postmat
mage.
speak to this? You want to cut archers, melees, mages?
I mean, aren't we already down to 4 archers?
Three
We're
archers.
down to 3 right
Three
now.
archers.
If we're down to 3 archers.
I think we should keep it.
I do
we should
too.
keep the archers. In terms of melee, I mean, yeah, more melee is nice. We maybe want melee, but I mean, even
Is Katsui
then, it's
really
not-
essential? Just
Yes.
Read the abilities, I
The hero
posted them.
stuff makes them essential. Like the end.
That's just single.
He's not.
kid is retarded.
When I back to the rant I said earlier, the people on this list we've all vouched for and they're capable. I don't think Katsui made it through that
Read
filter
the
process.
abilities.
It's not.
This man will find a way to fuck this up. That's all I'm saying.
Not about that. It's about the hero.
If he's using those abilities, they're enormous, dude. They're huge.
Yeah, but if you put it on a like somebody who's mentally AFK, then how huge is it, right?
I mean,
So you're basically saying if you put on somebody who's not going to use them,
Yeah.
because I would take Katsui over Blair personally. I think Blair is complete PvE hero, and I would still take Blair.
I don't know enough
Both
about Blair,
PvEs,
but
that's
I
the
know
thing.
too much about Katsui, and I'm not.
I don't think
wanna
I
fuck
ever
with
seen
that.
they're
Blair
both PvE
do
or
any
heroes.
PvP ever.
I don't know enough about Blair, but if you feel that way, I'd say we just scratch Blair and Katsui.
So all
Welcome,
the
bro.
heroes get these abilities.
yes, and they
Yes.
stack. We need the heroes.
Oh,
All
they stack
bias
too?
aside,
Oh, that's
Well,
so good.
I mean, I don't mind having all the heroes. All I'm saying as individual players, these heroes are not the best when it comes down to PvP. So hopefully we can get with them and possibly talk to them about what they're doing in the siege. That
Yeah,
way
we
they
can do that.
understand their role. And maybe I'm not saying that they shouldn't be there. I'm saying that they need to know what it is that they have to be doing there. You know what I'm saying? Because not all of them know. I don't think these people haven't even sat down and actually studied, aside from maybe All My Pie. I don't know if Katsui and Blair even know what the fuck a siege is or how it functions with the hero skills. Now, if you guys have already talked to them, then I do apologize in advance for even making the assumption. But as of right now, I don't know or even seen them be involved in this. So hopefully we can get that ironed out prior to the siege.
Okay. Most times with previous things that have previous sieges, previous commanders, blah 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 blah. Okay, they are skills that are on your. They're like a hot bar. Okay, you cannot get away from that, and that's going to be in your face. It's literally brain dead pushing these buttons. Okay, like it is imperative that we have the extra boost of having the extra heroes there. Even if fucking retard Katsui or fucking PvE Brain Blair go in, press 3 buttons or 1 button, if they're getting one of those skills off, it's a fucking GCD cooldown and they're getting it off and it's gonna be there, even if they're dead. Like,
Blair,
if that's the only thing
I don't disagree. All I'm saying is, although it's brain dead to you, it's definitely not brain dead to some people. Because let me tell you this: I was in drill camp for 2 weeks before I figured out that I could use those skills right in front of my face. So,
but they're gonna be in comms, and we're gonna be drilling them to push their damn button.
And Blair,
hopefully,
you're also missing the point.
Katsu and Blair.
Blair is absolutely uncuttable because he's the only Delphinad hero option we have realistically, and that gives everyone 4% damage reduction.
What about the rogue? What about the rogue hero Josny?
No, we're not taking.
Oh, no. And that's already putting us at 4 heroes in the siege, which is more heroes than they're bringing on the other side. So the heroes are uncuttable. The ones that we have, and we're already knocking off 2 heroes because of the way they are within the faction. So at this point, the 4 that are here need to be here. And
I can argue that if we have Pi, we don't need Katsui. I think those buffs are sweet and they're really useful, but it's not worth having a completely PvE.
I don't think you realize
over
a
very good PvPer.
Well, I don't think you realize how big the freeze is.
Every hero gets their own set of skills, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't share the same cooldowns. They get to press their own keys.
They get to press their own, and even if it's bad timing, I still see merit in taking them because even if they badly time it, only catch like 3 people, they still caught 3
Well, we just need to coach these people. Whoever wants to do that or want to step forward with that would be great. Because I don't know if they know or tracking this.
Has anyone spoken to whether? I mean, we're arguing whether they can come, they should be in it or not. Will they be online?
I talked to them.
Okay.
So even if at nothing else, they're literally just standing there in the siege. If you tell them when to freeze and they freeze when you tell them to freeze, the freeze can literally shift the siege.
Sorry,
can I don't disagree. All I'm saying is we need to make sure they know this. That way.
I need to interrupt for a second. Do we still have those 2 healer placeholders?
Yeah.
Yeah, Raya just he said he just mailed you saying you can go.
Confirmed. Okay, thank you. I haven't checked on that.
Raya's confirmed.
So we're only gonna have 12 healers?
Yep.
We have 11 at the moment.
Okay. We need to hunt down another one. I'm surprised that we have fucking like 12 healers in our guild and they haven't stepped up. Benzie, what the fuck?
I don't know, bro.
Very disappointed in that, to be honest. Should be a whole roster of should be like 30 healers.
We should have 15 healers. Like, I don't understand why.
Based on pure skill level, with the last place, I think we should put Coconut in if no one's willing to step up. She's not as geared as the other healers, but like she's really good.
Let's take Coconut, and then if we get more later, we can find space.
Raids her placement in raids has been essential to actual like sieges before. I would vouch for her 100 times over.
So you guys already discussed the healer meta? What classes are going to be there or what not?
Healer meta, Doombringer is super fucking strong. You don't want everyone playing song classes.
They're running all Doombringers and Confessors and nothing else. I feel like that's crazy because we don't have that many Nightcloaks.
Well,
they
have
to run our Hierophants instead.
Amount of fucking Nightcloaks that they have in other witchcraft classes like Heads Warden, so they don't need Hierophants whatsoever.
Yeah, but still, now they have 7 people that are going to rotate charm debuffs, and that's concerning. Because whoever gets hit by those is going to instantly die. And that's 7 people they can rotate between. If someone's actually
How many Confessors do we have?
Wait, what? I'm sorry. Oh.
How many Confessors do we have?
Like 5, 4, something like that.
Huh.
Doombringers are super fucking good.
Yeah, if they're not CC locked, they don't have a lot of mobility. Is what I'm saying. Like they can't reposition like Hierophants can.
I would take a Doombringer over Hierophant any day.
Not against that comp, bro. Like they're with this comp, they're literally gonna autistically dive us with their 10 tanks, and the Doombringers are gonna autistically just drop back command spam because they're uncontested with how much frontline CC they have. So like if we can't reposition,
in all the scrims, they do the same fucking thing. They send in the fucking 20 engagers, then they have the rest of the DPS of mounts flank around while the engagers get the most of the engagers. And also they have engagers on mounts too, by the way. Just going, they have just so many that they can distribute. And they have DPS and like the healers are untouched because nobody can even get to the point of touching them.
They literally don't kill with damage. They just kill with CC lock. So if we don't have,
they just have a bunch of CC. That's it, a ton of it.
If we don't have Hierophants and stuff, I'm confused how we're gonna win this.
Has to be on point. Because they just have fucking witchcraft until fucking tomorrow, and they also run a lot of defense as well. I'm kind of upset we don't have enough night cloaks, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a faction issue.
Not coming up.
Or I'm gonna go. Bye.
Why?
Where's my chapstick? I dropped it. Okay. Bye. I'll text you.
Katie, what class would you cut here?
Healer?
No, for anything really.
Wake up.
Hold on. Let me see where we're at. Sorry, 1 second.
Oh shit, I'm fucking hot, Mike.
The community center. What are we looking at right now? What is the total that we have on here?
It's like 54 or something. Let me see.
We have 49, but not enough tanks. Do we leave the rest of the spots open to like faction?
With placeholders
in
3.
Tanks?
Hold on. With placeholders in 3 at the bottom, it's 52. We could probably get away with cutting a couple melee. As sad as that makes me say.
I think that we need. Hold on, let me look over this.
About tankers, I just talked to Skauser. He told me his most optimal class right now is Hex Warden, so he may fit in a tank position.
That's not the concern right now. What we're saying is we don't have tanks like dedicated raid breakers like Nightcloak and Skull Knight that give us freedom to have those melee classes like Hexward and Blood Reaver.
Anyways, guys, I have to go. Something came up, but I trust Oscar's judgment on this stuff. But I will be available Discord message.
Okay.
If anyone has any questions.
Okay.
Ducky's down twice, by the way, unless he just got put in for somebody.
On the sorry. Sorry, 51. We can cut a melee. I think we cut a melee for other mage for both Shatter and KR.
Yeah. I don't think we need Shatter and KR. I'm just throwing it out there.
I do. So let's figure out what melee we're cutting. How good is Heaven? Because I seem int a lot, but I haven't been with him in a.
He's not our most experienced melee. but he plays with confidence, and his playmaking is insane because he listens to calls and picks the right targets. He's not going to int on Siege. What he does in Doms is up to his YOLO. His heart's content on the YOLO. All my melees are hardcore 1vxers or PvPers. They go out PvP every day. They don't just queue 1v1s or and stuff like that. They're all the 1vxers.
So who would you think we cut?
Greggy. I know Greggy from Curios 4 years ago. He's an amazing player.
That's 4 years.
He has amazing game sense, and he's amazing in small group. I don't know anything outside of that other than.
Wait, so you just gave only good things? Yeah, you recommend him.
He's not a large scale player. He's not like he dreaded group content back in the day, and I don't know if that's still.
I mean, that was also 4 years ago.
Now.
Yeah,
exactly. So I don't know if that still holds true now, and hopefully the Elscrim can speak on that. But if we're
between Kirik and Greggy, I'd probably cut Greggy.
I haven't seen too much, but from what I've seen, I would cut Heaven here.
Like if I'm just deciding who to cut between melees, it'd be Greggy. Most likely. He still spends most of his time like queuing 1v1s, and he does attend like group events. I haven't seen enough of him to definitively say that he'd be really good in sieges. So
Heaven is first of all, he's almost 9k. Second of all, he's
okay,
not a bad player, bro. He's not.
We get it, dude. Gear score, dude.
I'm sorry you don't have gear score, and you can't throw it in my face.
I'm sorry
if that really
you don't
offends
have
you.
the same
If that really
knowledge on the
offends
game
you.
that the rest of us have. For fuck's sake.
How is that knowledge helping you right now, by the way?
Bro, you want to talk about
I mean, it does help.
If I can't throw my gear at you, then and you can throw, I feel like we're in equilibrium here. You throw your knowledge at me, and I throw my gear at you.
No, you want to throw
we can
gear
just call it a day.
I could literally be the same gear score as you. Like what? That's
Right.
not a knowledgeable statement. That's not a statement worthwhile to me.
Well, we're talking about Siege, and gear matters, so I apologize if me bringing that up offends people.
Here's how I see gear. I see gear as a floor. If you're above the floor, it's down the knowledge at that point. And I think everyone there's obviously above the floor, dude. Greggy's fucking 8k gear score. You want to talk about gear score? 8k is already super fucking high.
I have nothing against Greggy as a player, at all.
But if Elscrim is volunteering to cut Greggy, I mean...
It literally just comes down to what kind of player. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a 1v1er, but if it's a 50-50, and gear can't be questioned, it's like, okay, what kind of player are they, right?
Hey, if you want to cut me, let me know, dude. I'll drop.
They want to cut you, bro. I need your autistic engages. I think you make huge plays, bro.
Autistic engages. Yeah, totally what we need in a siege.
I don't want that.
Okay, you guys are being obnoxious now.
We're being obnoxious.
He's a fucking good player. I put him up against any of your melees and to prove me otherwise. He cuts himself. He sells himself short, and I won't stand for that. Heaven's a good fucking player. He has Papega moments in Doms, and if he's being questioned for that, then he'll answer to that.
Okay,
but if he's being questioned whether he's a good player or not, that's ridiculous.
No one is questioning if he is
He's
a
fully
good player
capable.
or not. Nobody has said Heaven is a bad player. You are the one that is
didn't you guys say we should cut him multiple times?
Heaven has already said on his own accord that he didn't mind stepping down.
Because he's a team player and he'll do whatever it takes, just like kicking you, and even though he's probably better than every archer on the server. Like, Heaven is making sacrifices just to appease people, and I don't believe in appeasing people. I believe we take the best of the best.
Roster, it's a bring more siege. You want everyone else not to come? Like, fuck's sake, you think that you guys can do so much better. Okay, but you're not willing to cut any of your own people. You are not willing to cut any of your own people. The end.
We've cut our own people.
And
if you want to go through the original list, so how are you even throwing that in my face right now? How is that even a point of argument if you've just admitted we cut people?
Literally the most stubborn person. Like, you know an abysmal amount of this game.
Kitty, if you're
compared
going
to
argue
other
with me,
people.
you need to have a justified point and not contradict yourself. Because we've all cut people, we've all cut our members, albeit we probably brought more. we've all cut members, and we're all trying to cut more of our own members. So I don't understand how anybody's in a moral high. I don't know how anyone's in a moral high ground at this point in time if we've all made sacrifice.
If they get picked. Whether or not they get picked is up to the discussion being made here. And all I've said is this. You may or may not go to Siege, but I do want you to try to participate. I don't give a shit. If you think you can do it better, let me know. If you fail at it, I'm going to throw that shit on your face for the rest of your life. So this is why having this discussion.
So let's do the same thing for you guys.
Okay, what are we doing?
What thing?
You said if you're gonna fail, I'm gonna throw it at you guys for the rest of your life. I mean, let's keep this.
I would expect nothing less.
All you're saying is throwing shit at us because we have gear. Well, gear matters, to be honest with you.
But gear is not the only thing that matters.
No one said that. You can't even bring that up because no one said gear only matters.
Unless you say it every time you talk.
Kidding? You're having conversations with yourself because that's not what I said.
They literally can't fucking die unless you got gear. So unless you got gear, you can't fucking kill things. If you're DPS, you ain't got no gear. You ain't gonna kill shit. If you're DPS with 5K or 6K, you don't have no gems. You're gonna flop over and die to one fucking fanatic.
Serpent's
Just
Glare?
one.
Yeah.
One Serpent's Glare, you're dead. It doesn't matter. You think gear is not relevant? Let's make it a 5K.
So, Heaven, your argument is correct, and that's why I said gear matters up to a certain floor, and I think everyone at this floor can survive and kill people.
And I have agreed with this many times, but we're not throwing gear at you. The thing is, the culture within Bring More is about making sure that everybody has gear, and on top of that has skill. We don't just recruit randoms who have fucking 9K, because we have denied 9Ks. We have denied some top 20 players. So it's not just about gear with us. So get the assumption out of your head. That was never said, and it was never included in any of the discussions ever. We care about gear? Yes, we do. But we also care about skills.
And based on everything that has been said within this meeting here, Heaven, it is not just gear or skill based on what has been said. Like, come on. Whatever.
What?
I mean, if you want to listen, I don't care. I'll cardboard people. You think I give a shit? If you think that,
I mean,
if you
we're sitting here trying to have a conversation about who to cut.
Let me finish. If you think that my players, because they have more gear, are more Pepega or whatever the fuck it is, let me know. I'll cut 5 more out. All I'm saying is, if we do so lose, I'm gonna blame it on that idea. Because at the end of the day, I had my people. I didn't tell anybody, hey, you can't fill this out. I'm pretty sure you guys did the same. I submitted it as an announcement. Everybody in the fucking guild can fucking fill it out. If people participate, great. If they don't participate, okay. At the end of the day, I care about winning. I'm a team player. But when you start talking to us as if we're fucking stupid or we don't do our homework, that's when I get really pissed. Because skill and knowledge, yeah, you got fucking 5 years of knowledge. Guess what? I had no knowledge in BDO, and I still kicked more ass than most of the players did in that game. And now I'm doing the same in Arcade. So guess what? I don't have any knowledge, and I still shoot a lot of fucking butt out here.
We might have like the best knowledge in the world. We have a great work ethic, and that extends on to the members that we recruit. And we make sure that when we recruit, they share that mentality. So if they're not the best player in the world, if they're not legacy players, they have that mentality, and they work their asses off. They work their asses off to get gear, and they work their asses off to be good at their classes.
All I'm saying is you're downplaying this attitude that we have towards gear. Yes, they have a lot of fucking gear, people, and if you think 7K is going to be the average for them, you're sorely mistaken. Why? All of their healers are like 9Ks. I promise you. How do I know this? I screamed them twice already. You think they just die, they flop over and flop over and die, dude? No, they don't. No, they don't, because I was there in the suck. So you guys want to get in the suck today because they want to scrim, and then you can see the same thing we're talking about. We're not saying, skill doesn't matter. Skill fucking matters in every game. If you suck at a class and you have 10,000 gear skills, you suck at a class, dude. You can't kill shit. But at the end of the day, gear does matter, especially with these motherfuckers. They're all legacy players. They know what the fuck they're doing, and they know how to scrim. That is my concern. I don't give. Look, you can cut my whole fucking guild if you win. Cut the whole guild out, but win.
I mean, here.
I'm not talking about me. I don't really care, like I said, about me. If you think the person that's gonna replace me is better than me, then so be it. I don't give a shit. I'll step back. No, like, I'll watch it on Twitch or fucking something. I don't know.
You know what? I take all of what you're saying with a little grain of salt. I'd like you to take a look at this list. Am I on this list anywhere? So
I don't know because I didn't look. If you tell
okay,
me
well, don't worry.
Benzi
Benzi can look for you. So you're sitting here preaching to the choir about somebody who's not even on this list. But I'm still going to put my input in on where I think. Now, do I think that you should be cut? No, Heaven, I don't think you should be cut, which is part of what I was saying. But Benzi's so quick to white knight you on it. But looking at the other people that are on this list, we need to cut somebody. So while I think that you are somebody who quite possibly should be within the raid, we need to cut a different name.
Okay.
We voted for Greggy, no?
Who are we trying to bring in? Is my question. Because I don't know who's going to replace the melee, and if the melee is going to be replaced, it's probably going to be by what, a Revenant or something?
Apparently.
Okay, so who's this Revenant?
Shatter, one of them.
Shatter or KR?
Shatter and KR both need to get in.
I'm not going to have a discussion about it. Like I said, it's Spence and Bosley, best Blood Reavers I've ever seen in any of the raids that I've ever been in, and I've been in a lot of raids, a lot of PvP. I don't know, maybe I'm biased, call me biased, but at the end of the day, as far as like people that take the game serious and follow calls and are very, very engaged, those two I'll take over me myself. So if you want to call the melee, I'll step back at any given point.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, all I'm saying is I want to get past this arguing shit because it's not gonna help. If you think somebody's better than me or better than our melee, just put it out there and then we'll cut accordingly. But I don't think those two need.
I've never seen Shatter PvP, so I'm not gonna talk shit about Shatter, especially since he's not here to defend himself. But I know for a fact, nobody on this list is worth substituting off for KR. Like,
and I think that's
I could
biased
like blatantly
opinion.
say that. Have you seen him PvP?
Yes, I have.
What do you think he's good at?
Work together with Hose Mad all the time.
Okay, but he just joined Hose Mad, so within the 2 weeks that he's been Hose Mad,
he's been there for a while now.
He was banned for like a week or something.
He's been what? He's been there for a week?
He was banned for like a week a while. Greggy, right?
Oh, not Greggy. We were talking about KR.
Yeah, how? So KR is a new member, same as Semiramis. So I've excluded him because of my inability to say he's fucking mandatory. So I'm trying to understand how KR with 1,000 gear score less is going to cut somebody from this roster that we all vouched for full-heartedly. Right?
Wait, what are you talking about? Who are you referring to when you say that?
I'm saying I've sacrificed people who've recently joined the guild despite being good and geared.
Semiramis is on the list.
Oh, you put Semiramis on?
No,
there's still others.
That was you.
There's still. Oh, okay. Well, there's still NT. There's still Z.
Okay.
And they're both over 8.5.
My point. It doesn't matter. On the list. What? He's here. He's literally on the list.
Yeah, Z is not though. To be fair.
I don't see NT.
He's in the red section.
Number 29.
Yeah, 29.
Oh, I'm even more happy. Holy shit. Nice. Anyway, my point being, well, you even got elixirs. Okay, well, I can't complain then. You got okay. You just fucked my point up. I appreciate it. I have nothing to say. My point was gonna be that I've sacrificed recently joined members with gear because I haven't have enough time to evaluate them. So under that same logic, I shouldn't allow KR, but obviously I'm lying to you if I say that. That was
Benzie, this isn't gonna be like aggressive or anything, but I feel like this problem never would have happened if everyone actually had equal, like people actually picked 15 of their best, not like people picking over 15 like members per guild. And I guess we're sort of guilty as like of that as well because we have like 16, but you guys have like
I was okay with
23
that.
members.
I was okay with that. I said we should all pick 10 to 15 of our best and draft like that. But China said no. Heaven said China already had a Google Doc and we're going to recruit off of who signs up. And I'm like, okay, we'll do it this way.
You can use those 15 people, put it on a Google Doc where everybody can see it, and then we go from there. Like, even if we brought 15 people from your guild, 15 people from my guild, 15 people from Hose Mad, and 15 people from Apex,
make it far weaker.
that's still far too many people. So putting them on this list gives us an opportunity to speak
I get that.
about that, which is why he wanted the list.
And the list is good. Can you grind that up for Sam and put it in his food, please?
No, I don't want to grind anything up for Sam.
My bad. This Sam is my doggy.
So all right, we have 50 right now.
Yeah, we got 50. Okay, call it good, dude.
Oh, but no, it's not over, dude.
It's not over.
Because what if we get healers? Haha.
If we get healers, let me look at this list. Is that updated every single time you click on it?
Go to, you said there's a tab that says first draft.
At the bottom, first draft.
That's
right,
what we're looking at right now. We copy pasted some people over into this second tab.
Who did you replace?
I dropped Semiramis.
Alright, so we have...
Dropped who?
Semiramis.
Damn, only 3 night cloaks?
Yes, that is a problem.
That is part of the problem.
Do we need more witchcraft? Like, do we have people experienced with Hexwarden or something?
We're compensating the fact that we only have 3 night cloaks with us having quite a few revs. Realistically, I personally would like to see more of our mages play rev.
1, 2, 3.
Why Semiramis over Kit? You were literally just saying.
I'm typing, literally typing.
What is it with AOE mage? What is like? Is that a class? What is mage? Is that an individual class? I don't know. There's like 300 classes, man. I don't know.
Shatter will play rev.
Oh, he's rev. Yeah, we're done.
Whatever mage class is needed. Okay, I guess that's good.
He was same thing. Like they can play rev. They know how to play rev.
Okay, so we can say that the fanatics are fanatics right off the bat, right? Oh shit, you deleted him.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
What was your question? I apologize, Heaven.
So is the fanatics already cemented as fanatics? No? So how many fanatics do we need?
Boy, are you here still? I believe he's here. In your opinion?
Revenant fanatic or any mage. Okay, there's a lot of people that are flexible. Like you can just tell some of these people to go Revenant. Or spiritualist,
and that's what we were saying when you were in the car, and Benzie said, I don't like the idea of people playing classes that they don't know, blah, 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 and boy, and China
if they're already flexible, then it doesn't really matter. They know how to play those classes that they listed.
And Rev is a very easy class to play.
Yeah, this argument is so flawed. There's so many things wrong with it, dude.
Did you read what I said?
Yeah, I'm reading it, dude.
What's wrong with that?
Okay. So
how's that flawed?
Okay. I don't know.
They're both clean slates, is what I'm saying.
I don't know why you're.
Okay, so there's 6 people that are gonna be just fanatic. So I can 6 or 7. 1, 2.
Okay,
1, 2,
here's
3,
the thing.
4, 5.
I don't think that you should base it directly off of what is written on here. I think that some of the people when they were given this, they were given the form to fill it out. Okay, they were just told to fill it out. There wasn't a specific, can you play, this and this and this. Okay, based on the people who were written down here, there are the officers that are in this channel that can speak to their knowledge of being able to play other classes. I think we shouldn't be looking at specific classes when it comes to this at the moment. We need to. What am I reading?
Fuck, I missed like every single thing. Oh, Hasi, I think I still queue for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Go on. What are we looking at?
So heads. What about heads wardens? Like, are we like? Do we have any people that can possibly? Because we have no like witchcraft is pretty bad right now, like real bad.
Okay.
So one thing, Toxin's volunteering to play Nightcloak because he has a stam build, so he could probably.
I'd prefer him as an emissary.
Yeah, I personally would prefer him as an emissary as well. Like, I've seen him in GVGs and Halcyona, like, rip up shit. Like, honestly, he should be playing emissary. But he's volunteering Nightcloak if we absolutely need it.
Did Apex put the Kraken scepter on anyone yet?
Probably not, no.
Probably not.
Is he still here? Oh, he's muted. Oh, my God.
No, he muted because...
God, bro, what the fuck? Whatever.
Damn, I wish we had like 1 or 2 more Nightcloaks, to be honest.
I wish we had like 5 more.
We should 5 more, bro.
I mean, 1 or 2, considering the situation we're in, is favorable.
I want to be spoon-fed kills.
1
I
or
just want the
2
kills to be
is
CC'd
favorable, but a rev can compensate for that.
Okay, between here, Benziata wanted to talk about KR versus Semiramis. Hold on, let me post it. So here's his arguments, and I'll tell you why I don't agree with it.
Coconut.
Yes.
Nice, coconut. Hierophant Doombringer.
So, as for these arguments, I don't have anything particularly supporting KR myself for context. But for these arguments you pull forward? One, you're arguing gear score again. I already told you my opinion on that. Once you're past a certain floor, I don't think it matters too much unless you're deciding certain classes.
I was just saying they're
people. You're talking about Halsey.
So I put what I know, and what I know is one has 1,000 gear score and the other one underperforms in Halsey's.
You're arguing about Halsey when we were just talking about how Halsey can be when your only argument is Halsey, that's dumb. When your argument is gear score, that's dumb. We were already talking about this.
How is arguing about Halsey dumb?
Because Benzie, I can tell you right now, personal experience of doing Halsey's with you, you don't have the best track record. Let's not talk about Halsey. Let's not use Halsey as a baseline.
Let's not use Halsey alone. Exactly.
Name one Halsey underperformed in. Exactly.
I can name a few.
Sure. Name.
On top of that,
name the times you've done.
It's not even okay. The Halsey's thing and shot calling, guys, put it out the window. It's not gonna happen. Like, when do people actually follow calls?
Exactly. Halsey is not a good baseline for this. That is a.
So on top of
you can't even farm under geared shitters with 7.5k gear score, then you're probably not playing Fnatic, right? Is what my point.
Or you're just half paying attention because he only cares about the fucking
honor.
Or
he's not caring about Halsey. What? I literally AFK in Halsey. Come on, man.
Yikes. Okay, so we'll take a guy who doesn't care about Halsey and bring him to Siege over somebody with more experience
it's Halsey.
in the game and more gear.
Is your opinion on how much someone cares about Halsey that important to you? What?
No,
to
but
be honest,
it's like
to be completely honest and frank, Sammy has experience that probably outweighs all of our experience combined in this channel.
Okay, here I'll give you my view on Semis. I value the small things people do that show how. So you're talking about things like
talk about how you scammed them. Whatever.
Yeah, I literally am. He is so fucking dumb, so fucking retarded.
Well, he's dumb because he
got scammed by a fucking joke.
Dumb is different than gullible.
probably gullible, but again,
no, I think dumb is the per word.
He doesn't come across dumb.
He is retarded, dude. He is so fucking dumb. Do you want to see the chat message? I literally told him, yeah, bro, sure, bro, send it this way, bro, and he sent me fucking gold.
Dude, he's Chinese, bro. Like, what do you think?
If he's that,
he's Chinese. Like,
if he's that dumb, you expect me to think he's intelligent enough to prioritize the correct targets, follow up on the right balls?
No, KR can't do that. So
listen, I know for certain that Semi is a good mage. For certain.
Why do you know that for certain?
I know this because we PvP tried him first, so we know he knows how to press his
bro,
keys.
You admitted you don't fail.
I'm not even done speaking. Okay. Like, at least let me finish.
Alright, I'll let you
finish.
Saying. Right, my bad.
Okay, so in 1v1s he performed. He knows how to press his keys. He knows how to combo. He knows how to loot situations. Okay. Then we saw him in fucking Kraken and Abyssos. He does good. He does good. Now, would I say that I'm 100% certain that he's gonna be the best pick in the situation? No, I haven't seen him play long enough, but I know that he knows how to play his class. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, now everything that you
and
just
on top
said,
of that, he can play every mage class. You can ask him yourself.
Everything that you just said, I can vouch for KR. I have personally seen KR.
So then KR has more gear, right? KR has more gear, right?
And now you're going back to gear.
No. KR has more gear. Then cut Semi. Boom.
No, done. Semi has more gear. Is what I'm saying is the case.
Oh, okay. Then I ate my words out. You see how quick I am to cut people?
So here's my
if they're comparable, you have to measure them some other ways. Like, there's no other way around.
I cannot speak.
They're both new.
I cannot speak to KR, yeah, and they're both in a similar situation. But I can speak to one thing about Semiramis negative, and if you're getting fucking scammed by that fucking bullshit, you're obviously retarded, and you're not going to prioritize the right targets.
I think there's a language barrier.
As a member of this community, dude, I thought you were pretty trustworthy, but now it's like.
Yeah, bro.
I trusted your ass.
I fucking took 380 gold from Alexis and didn't scam for books. Why? Because I don't scam people. Like, I was an idiot. He sent me free gold.
I'm definitely not trusting you with my gold, dude.
I don't.
Okay.
I know Pi can be trusted with gold.
Scammer. He's a known scammer on the Tyrannos server.
I know Pi can be trusted with gold, dude. Not China.
Yeah.
Are we gonna add Gibu Kisu?
Huh?
Are we gonna add Gibu Kisu?
Who's that?
Dude. He's perfect.
Oh my god.
All I'm saying,
I already have my Gibu Kisu.
If you think your KR is good and I think Semiramis is good, they're both too new to the communities to say, "Oh, this is my core from fucking Legacy," or "This is my core from 2 months ago."
So how about we exclude both of them?
The only difference again is one has 1,000 more fucking gear score.
Easy. How about we exclude both of them and then just get a healer in? Easy.
Actually,
I'm down for that.
Yeah, if that's possible, we're gonna have to cut people.
Damn, we just reached a resolution. I just had to get home.
We need healers, bro.
I just had to
get
home.
Now we need healers, man, Fancy.
Kid, I swear to God, we're all in this Discord, and I feel like you're having a conversation with some other guy because I've been saying we need 15 healers since we sat down.
No, bro.
I think 10 to 15. I think 10
Which
to
healer
15
did I offer to cut?
No,
Which healer did I say we don't need?
We didn't even have the conversation about
when
healers.
We got
but
to
at the
10,
very
we were saying,
beginning,
I was saying
we didn't have any healers to pull
when
from.
we pulled 10 healers off this list, you said, "I don't think we need that many healers."
I asked if we need that many healers. I asked because I was unsure. I thought 10 was enough, and then I see this rep list or the West West, and 15's gonna carry the ball.
Okay, so if they have 15, that means we have to actually. If we have 10 and they have 15, that means we have to actually have engages and they have damage.
It means we have to actually do damage. It means we have to actually
kill them dead. But there's
healers. We have to actually not get CC locked by their 10 tanks.
Their healers is so fucking strong. I'm telling you right now, our healers in the East, if you compare them by gear and experience, I don't think it's the same. I'm just being completely honest. And that's just saying about all the healers that we have. And not talking about Braymore, PR in specific. I'm talking about all the healers. They have very, 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 very strong healers, and they're very good at their classes.
And
that's just, well, I mean,
why?
That's why this world is beautiful. Because everybody agrees or disagrees. Because at the end of the day, I've scrimmed these people. I've seen them in play. They're really good. I don't know if you have scrimmed them yet, Kitty. But we're talking about they actually know what the fuck they're doing. We're not talking about peasants. Like, I know Disrupt doesn't have the best reputation and he has dodge servers and blah, blah, blah.
Disrepresented my guild before. You're talking about pointless. Like I don't. I'm not.
I'm just
judging,
saying
I'm
he's
not
a very
biased.
strong. Yeah, he's very strong shot caller, and he's been shot calling those scrims, and they're healers.
Okay.
But have performed. Maybe you should be there next time. Scrim against them. Let me know what you think.
We're scrimming today at 10 p.m. We're scrimming in 28 minutes.
I'll take
we're supposed to at least.
I'm just saying
Right,
we need to know. We need to know the enemy. Well, so.
Do you have rain
we need
on
a
this
healer.
list?
All right, who the fuck is not even in this list yet from my guild? We have Kid Antipus.
We have hold on.
Kid Antipus and Shinobu. That's it? Hold on, let me get on my Discord right now.
That's what I said.
What the fuck?
They're sleeping.
Kid Antipus and Shinobu. What the fuck? I can't believe this shit. Why is Candy not there? Candy's not the best. Actually, not Candy. You see, I'm not biased. Candy's not coming, dude. You see the difference? I don't give a shit. Candy's not the best.
I'm biased towards female gamers, confirmed. Candy's not coming.
Well, I mean, if you're good, I don't care what kind of gender you got, dude. I love pussy anyway. So
I'm just memeing, bro.
All right. Ray Z. What about Ray Z? Ray Z might be able to come.
Did you ask?
No, I'm just going down the list.
Him and Denki would be really nice
Barry,
to have.
you don't have Petunia on here.
Oh yeah, Lulu. Yeah, there we go.
We have a healer. There we go.
All right, Petunia. Great. We have healers now. KR and Semi are included.
Do you know what she'll play?
Whatever we tell her to.
Yeah, we haven't discussed that yet. What are the healers? I think the healers playing specific classes is very important. So they're going full Doombringer Confessors, is what I heard. Or am I wrong in that assumption?
Say again.
Are they going full Doombringers Confessors like all the healers?
Yeah.
Well, Antipus is biased towards Hierophant. Bensi, what's up?
I think having Hyros is fine.
Okay. Hyros is good in your opinion?
Yes, Hierophant is a good healing class.
I feel that Hyros
he's just
is
biased.
fine. We've got hold on.
I know Hierophant is good. I just don't know if it's good against their comp, is what I'm trying to get at.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. No, that's fair. I know Antipus doesn't die, dude. He's like a hero without a cloak. Last man standing. Denki, I'm opposed to bringing Denki. Denki is the type of healer that will engage with the engagers. He likes to be up front. So, I don't know. He would be a good pick.
Barry, you need to put Lulu on here and remove the healer.
Say again.
Put Lulu on here, remove the healer placeholder. Thank you.
Shadow Song Revenant.
What's she gonna play?
Whatever.
And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Blood Reavers. Are we gonna get any Dark Runners in there, by the way? Or no? Since we have an archer group, are we gonna have a melee or 2 or 3, maybe?
I still suggest with removing one Blood Reaver and switching to Hex Warden from Scouser. For his skills reason, he knows how to lead some PvPs, and also he's pretty much geared.
Scouser is really geared. He's really good at melee for sure, yeah. But the thing is, we already have a list of 50, so then we have to exclude people again.
Yeah, exchanging a Blood Reaver for him, playing Hex Warden, being a melee with Witchcraft, which is needed.
1 second.
Is Dust here?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I needed to make sure that motherfucker there because that motherfucker good.
Yes, we pushed for Dust.
Alright, we good?
Hold on 1 second.
Alright.
Okay, let's swap Greggy for Scouser.
Okay.
Great.
That's good with you?
Yeah.
Oscrim? Okay. Oh, that's good then. So then we have some more